Well, what's up guys? My name's Nadja, for those of you that don't know me, and for those of you that do know me, hey, what's up tribe? Today I'm gonna be doing a story time video. As you guys know, yesterday was Friday the 13th. I did not post yesterday, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do you guys one better and give you a Friday the 13th story time. So I'm just gonna get right on into it because this story is gonna drag a little bit. As you guys know, I no longer use like the consecutive zodiac sign names of the past people that I used to talk about when I first got on YouTube. It just kind of got a little played out, but there is somebody from my old story times in this video. So we're just gonna call her Blair. We're gonna call her Blair. Blair was one of my party friends that I met in high school, but this incident actually happened, I wanna say like either my senior year of high school or my freshman year of college. I don't really remember. I really do want to say though it was my senior year of high school, because for one, I didn't get a tattoo, and I don't know if it was because like till this day I really just don't like Friday the 13th tattoos. I think they look very tacky, but that's just me. So I don't know if it was because of me having those same views or if it was because I was too young. I don't remember, but I really want to say I was a senior in high school, because when I was a freshman in college, I didn't really hang out with Blair that much. I kind of like adopted new friends that went to the same school as me. I'm not 100% sure when this happened. Blair was one of those people who, basically Blair is a lover. Blair loves everybody. Like Blair is a kind soul and she does have good intentions when she does things, at least when I did know her. She would always find herself in these predicaments where she is like crushing or has strong feelings for multiple people at once. And at this time period, it was a girl who we're gonna call Ruby. And Blair really liked her, and I remember Blair used to tell me about how much she liked Ruby. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just roll with the punches. So she was like,
do you mind if we all go and get Friday the 13th tattoos, me, you, and Ruby?
No, I don't really mind. I mean, I partied with Ruby once before, so it wasn't like a huge deal. Like she wasn't a total stranger to me. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So it was me and did I name her Blair? It was me and Blair. We had got to the tat shop, and there was one other character, but they didn't really like do much, so I'm not really gonna involve them. But oh, ironically, here's a gem for all of my people that like watch my old story times and my story time movies and stuff. If you guys remember my story time when I had a sugar daddy, and I don't remember what I named him, but I actually saw that same sugar daddy when me and Blair pull up to the tat shop. And mind you, this tat shop is so like ratchet. It's ratchet as hell, but I didn't care because maybe a year and a half later I went there and got my nipples pierced. The old sugar daddy at the tat shop or whatever, and I don't know if he was getting tatted but he was blatantly like serving people in the parking lot. And you know, me and Blair went up to him, we said hey or whatever. He asked us if we wanted to party, but honestly after that whole night, Blair and we were kind of over it. You get what I'm saying? Like we were over him. I was over him and his shenanigans because it was too much, girl. We almost died like 3 times. We almost got beat up by a baby mama. Like, no. Yeah, we saw him, little Easter egg. Then Ruby pulls up, and you know, as Ruby's pulling up, Blair is just telling me,
oh my god, look how pretty she is, she's so fine, blah blah blah.
And, you know, I'm gassing my homegirl's head up. I'm like, yeah, you know, she's really pretty. Like, I really hope this works out for you. XYZ, XYZ. Call me up and we get into the tat shop, and it is packed. Of course it's packed. It's Friday the 13th. I looked at the flash sale. The flash sale, underwhelming as always. Like, I hate Friday the 13th tattoos. I've never seen a Friday the 13th tattoo where I was like, you know what? I actually want to get that. Like, that's super cute. Like, they don't make any Friday the 13th tattoos that are not blatantly Friday the 13th tattoos. Like, I don't want a spider with a 13 on it. I don't want a web with a 13 on it. I don't want a heart with a 13 on it. I don't want dice with a 13 on it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I've never really thought those were cute. So I don't remember what Blair was going to get or if she even got anything, because Ruby's tattoo stuck with me, and this is why. So, you know, Ruby comes in and we go to the front desk. There's hella people, but you got to put in what you want so that you could be put in a list. And if once it hits a certain time, the tattoo parlor's door closes, and if you're not on the list, you're not on the list, and you need to get the fuck out. So we got there just in time. We got Ruby's name on the list. I don't remember if we got Blair's name on the list or not. I really could not tell you. But all I know is that I wasn't getting no fucking tattoo. Like at this time, I only had one tattoo and I wasn't trying to go to no stranger to get no tattoo done of something that I didn't even really want. You get what I'm saying? Doors closed and it's just whoever is in there at this point, right? Now, mind you, some people that get Friday the 13th tattoos, they come in there fucking wasted because they cannot handle getting a tattoo because they probably never had a tattoo before and they just want something to cheat, or they're just wasted with their friends, wants to get some bro tats. So keep that in the back of your mind when we progress with this story. So everybody picked out their little tattoos. Ruby wanted to get a cat. Okay, there was a Friday the 13th cat. It was a little black cat tattoo. It's full shadowed in, like full colored in black cat. Like there's no shading. It's not an outline. It's just a full filled in black cat, black ink, black cat, okay? Time for her to get her tat done. So we all go with her to like the back of the parlor, out of the waiting room. Ruby was wearing like not low-rise jeans, but like she wasn't wearing high-waisted jeans. She was just wearing regular hip jeans, right? And she gets this and she just pulls like the top of her biscuit out, but like literally this is her biscuit and like this is where the like labia and shit start. She literally like pulled this much of her stuff out, like her whole biscuit. Like she pulled the whole biscuit out and was like,
can you put it right here? I want the cat to be right here.
I was like, I look around, there are people in the shop just staring at her like being fucking creepers. I mean, granted, she just pulled her kitty cat out in front of everybody, so of course people gonna be like, girl, what? But no, like people were just staring like as she's pointing to the tattoo artist.
To put the stencil right here and then we could just...
Is her fucking out, bitch? Like what? Now I will say, you know, like she was well kept, like she was ready to get a tat in that area, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's not like the tat man had to give her a full Brazilian to get the area clear and disinfected to put the tat on there. Like, you know, like she came up in there prepared, bitch. Like she knew she was about to get tatted on her biscuit today. So the guy was like,
fuck it, let's run it.
And I'm like, what? He is really about to tat her biscuit. She lays on the couch, and mind you, well, not the couch, you know, the tat chair. And there's maybe like 5 chairs, and she's in one of them. So you have 5 different people getting tatted, and then there's her with her fucking out, okay? Like, and I'm sorry to be vulgar, I'm gonna blur that out, but she has her biscuit out, and he gets the little razor, and he just shaves a little bit, you know, and then he starts tatting on her biscuit, like, and I'm just like, yo, I always thought, like, because I know people get tattoos on their butts, and, you know, their breasts and other stuff, you know, like, but usually it's in a private session. Like, usually they'll either go into, like, a private room to get tatted, or they'll put up, like, those barriers so you can't see. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to say if you tat on private areas you're unprofessional or anything like that. I'm just saying that usually when people do get tatted in private areas, precautions are taken so that, you know, that person's body isn't being exposed. So while he's tatting her, every once in a while you have the occasional like employee of the shop walk up to him and like just look straight at her vagina, bruh, and just be like,
this is some real good word.
And then just like look up at her and like look back down. And I remember even at one point Blair was like,
I really don't appreciate how these men are just like gawking at her and blah, blah, blah.
And in my head, I'm like, yeah, they're really like being unprofessional as shit. But at the same time, like this shop really isn't trying to protect its clients at all. Like it's really making you be on blast like this. Like, damn. Like, I don't think that Ruby should be shamed for being confident in herself to, you know, whip it out. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we all grown up in this fucking shop, and it's not like she's sitting down with her stuff, you know, like spread open. Like that's not what's going on. I don't want to like shame her for wanting it done. I'm fucking concerned with the shop for not having the correct precautions so that she can do it without fucking creepers looking at her. But lo and behold, the fucking employees are the creepers. So, you know, now that the excitement has died down from Ruby having her biscuit out. Remember how earlier I told you usually people get intoxicated before they get Friday the 13th tattoos, because the majority of the time they don't have any tattoos, they don't know what to expect, so they want to be inebriated. There was this girl. I'm gonna be so blunt with y'all, she was a weeb, and I hope that YouTube doesn't take that, the YouTube robots don't take that any type of way, because, and I'm calling sis a weeb right now. but she was on something. I peeped her before the door closed, like before they shut the tattoo parlors, because she stood out to me because not only was she dressed like very vibrant, and she had like some, what is it called? One Piece. She had on One Piece merch. She's just very vibrant. She had like pink hair. She was very cute. But the other thing that really like made me look at her was not only her bright clothing, and I was like, oh, okay, I watched that anime too, but that her face was just like extremely flushed, and her pupils looked crazy. But I was like, you know what? Maybe she's just nervous. I don't know. Like, I'm not about to get into it. And then another thing that I was like, if she's not nervous, maybe she's just drunk. You know, maybe she's just drunk. Because a lot of people get drunk before they get tattoos, like dumbasses. I mean, shit, we've all been there. As time progresses now that things have died down, everybody's used to the biscuit being out in the room, little girl starts tweaking. Wee baby starts tweaking, okay? It's not her turn yet to get a tattoo. Her friend is getting tatted, but she is next. And she is just pacing up and down the tattoo shop, up and down the tattoo shop, up and down the tattoo shop, where finally somebody stopped her and was like,
ma'am, can you please stop pacing the tat shop? It's a closed environment. You're making us stir crazy.
I'm anxious. I'm anticipating my turn. I've been waiting for so long. I need to keep moving. I need to keep moving. I need to keep moving. And she just kept saying that. And one of her friends actually grabbed her and told one of the employees, like, hey, you know, I'm sorry. You know, she's just really anxious. You know, don't mind her. I got her. She just needs some gum or something. And when they said she needs some gum, I was like, okay, red flag number 2. Then, you know, once it's finally all mellowed out, now it's old girl's turn, the girl who was spazzing, okay? So weeb girl, it's her turn to get the tattoo, and she's getting the tattoo like on her wrist right here, and I peeped, she don't got no tattoo, like nothing, bro, and she's getting that shit right here, and I was just thinking like, damn. Literally like right here and right here and right here. It ain't fun. It's not fun, girl, especially for like a first area on your body or just on your arm in general, girl. So I noticed before she starts getting tatted, she's chewing on her, like chewing real hard. Her face is still flushed, and now that I'm seeing her chew the gum like this, her face is flushed, her pupils look crazy. As I'm thinking it, Blair whispers right in my ear, as I'm looking at her, Blair was like, yo, that girl is rolling hard as fuck, she on that. And I was like, what? She was like, yes, girl, I heard them talking in the parking lot, they was on that. And I'm just like, Blair, how do you be in everybody's business? Like, how do you be knowing all the fucking tea? Like,
I heard them talking in the parking lot. I know you saw you know who in the parking lot, so it might be something else.
Oh girl, you are so right. So I'm looking at old girl chewing on her gum like a llama, and finally when that needle touched her skin, she just went like this. And the guy was like,
whoa, you can't be moving like that. You can't be moving like that.
I don't know if I can take it. I don't know if I can take it. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, girl, why the fuck would you take like a stimulant that like makes your sense of touch heightened to get a painful tattoo? What? Like, what? I don't know what happened to that girl, because Ruby ended up getting her tattoo finished before that girl got finished, and we paid up and we left, and that was that. And then we went out and partied and got fucked up like stupid ass kids. Yeah, that is my Friday the 13th experience, where, you know, homegirl whipped her biscuit out in front of everybody, and then a weeb was on some shit and was tripping, okay? Will I ever get a Friday the 13th? Will I ever get a Friday the 13th tattoo? It all depends on what the flash looks like. I've yet to see a tattoo flash that I actually like for Friday the 13th tattoos that aren't blatantly Friday the 13th related, you know? I wish people would do like little flash tattoos of maybe like symbols, like, you know, maybe like zodiac signs or hearts, or, you know, like smiley faces, peace signs, infinity symbols, like stuff like those that don't scream Friday the 13th. And yeah, maybe I'll spend a little $13, a little $14.99 here or there, you know? But have any of you guys ever gotten a Friday the 13th tattoo? Let me know in the description. Well, you can't let me know in the description. Y'all, I'm fucking tweaking. I need some water and some food. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if any of you guys work at any tattoo parlors and you've seen it, or if you work at any piercing shops and you've seen like the madness of Friday the 13th and you have to work through it. Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys next time. Peace.